Good evening. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream that's currently having a few technical issues with the picture, but bear with me and I shall get that fixed because it's decided to go all skew with. There we go, back to normal. Blooming capture cards, drivers updated on the graphics card. So how are we all? We all good? We all good? Excellent. Right, so tonight we've got quite a bit to go on tonight, so if you're up for it, we'll be on for a reasonably late one. So as you can see, we're starting on 3 Papa 17 for the first trip on the Great Western, which is a HST set to Reading, but it's a 3 Papa 17 service, which isn't actually in passenger service. You don't get many 3s running on the network because it's normally a parcels train. So, yeah. So, we are going to crack on. So we're going to start on the Great Western. We're then going to head to Germany for a little while and do a run there. And then America, we're going to go to the Long Island Railroad. And then we're going to see where the mood takes us. So let's get cracking. So, just unlock our master key. Get that into forward. Get our safety systems on. Better put our headlights on, I suppose. There we go. Turn on the ETH. Get our brakes up. As you can hear the engine revving up now to power the compressor. Get my gauge lights on. Right, so the brakes have come up to initial. We'll release those. Give it a little bit of hanky-panky on the throttle, and we should start moving. So we have a green at the end of the platform, and we're going on to Route 1 out of Paddington. Good evening, JP. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're good. Reading at 6:14. Cool. It's a fairly quick run down to Reading. It's only 10 to 6 now. And if I remember rightly, this does not go the normal route. Bit noisy. Alright, we're now clear of the platform, so we can accelerate up a little bit to the 40. Evening, Rogan. I'm all good. How about yourself, Maddie? How about yourself? So as we're coming out of Paddington on road number 1, our signal is the furthest to the left, and we have a green. Excellent, that's what we like to hear, that you're all good. So we're still on road 1, we're still good. Get the DSD. So we're only good for 40 still at the minute. And that's where we're at. They've got to get it fixed on the PS4 and the Xbox before they start doing stuff like that. It's shocking, that is. Yeah, we can't get it to work on the current gen, but we'll give you a next gen version, and I bet they're charging full whack for it as well. Why not just release it then if it was ready? Got to be the worst development studio in the world, that lot. Right, we're on a 50 now, coming up to 100. Preliminary route indicator is saying we're going straight on, but I'm not entirely convinced we are. Oh no, we are. We are definitely going straight on. So there's our 100-mile-an-hour board, just there, popped in. So go to the back of the train. Evening, Willow. We will be heading to America at some point this evening, as per requests. Right, there we go, straight to full throttle. We'll give it the beans now on our way to Reading. Oh, excuse me. On the PS4. You've got to have it on the PS4. Because I don't think you're going to get one on the Xbox. They can't get it to work properly anyway, can they? Oh, they're actually going to release it on the Xbox Series X as well, with non-working wing mirrors. I still can't believe that. Cyberpunk got pulled from the PlayStation Store with less bugs. They've managed to keep it on the store somehow. So we are not going into Old Oak Common and going around the houses. We are out on the main line. 125's coming up now, we're good for that. Max throttle. Just let her do her thing. Good old YouTube subtitles, yeah. I've read some of my subtitles for the streams and they've been a bit chuckly. My accent doesn't do it any favours. Right, so motoring through here. 29 miles in 20 minutes. Of course, it's going to be tight. Imagine yours, yeah. Although I heard it does, the Liverpudlian accent, it copes quite well with figuring it out, apparently. But so who's getting Clinchfield next week then? I have my hand up. That's only because I buy all the DLC, because I'm a mug. And they don't give it away for preview on console, so And if you, I don't know if any of you watch the Dovetail Games streams, they've had some streamers from outside of their studios streaming on their channel. I was hoping to be involved in that, but it's not come to anything. As we come up on this 166 here, chasing it down. It's their own loss at the end of the day, Rogan. My work schedule's pretty busy, so getting me on is a little bit tricky, but it's up to them. Well, that's fair enough, JP. That's probably one enhancement pack that is worth dropping everything for and getting. They've got two, I think, haven't they, for the Class 37? Volume 1 and Volume 2. Suppress that magnet signaller. It's not applicable to us. We're not going off to the left. Oh. That's a good price. $12.50 a pop. Happy days. God, the popping's a bit bad today. What's going on? It's never normally this bad. Gee whiz. Oh, Matt, JP, I've been on Matt for ages of getting me onto their streams and working with them, but they just don't seem interested in a console gamer. PC or nothing, mate. I think Matt was keen to get me on at some point, but I don't think the community side wanted me on. That's all I'm going to say. Too opinionated. But I'm slightly worried why we've got so much popping in here today. Right, 3-stage banner appeal has reported the signal as being clear. It's up to you, JP. If you want to recommend me, I'll quite happily go and do a stream, but like I say, I was told to get ready for an email and never got the email, so get told to go and do something for them so that they can send me stuff, and I do it, and then they don't send me stuff, but hey ho. It's all good, it's all good. Wish they'd fix the Class 66 because it is broken, massively broken. speeding ever so slightly in our parcels train. An officer's special. As we're going through Slough. So has everybody had a good Friday? Excuse the pun. How's everybody's Good Friday been? Everybody enjoying the extra long weekend? Right, how far are we? 16 miles. A long weekend since March. Yeah, I'm back in on Sunday for a 6-hour T3 clear-up job. Start in Berkhamsted, go to Wembley with a train, and then take a taxi from Wembley to Gospel Oak, and then take another train to Wembley, and then I'm done. Which is nice. Nice easy 6-hour job. If the first one's delayed, then that's going to completely screw up the rest of my day. And then I'm off until Friday. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, plenty of streams next week. Which kind of fits in quite well with Clinchfield coming out, because at least I can do a full release night stream on that. As that's out on Thursday night. Or Wednesday morning into Thursday. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, should I say. I am into those sorts of games, but I heard the gunplay and the movement mechanics are a bit clunky, and it needs a patch just to sort them out. But I need to play the Division. I want to play the Division 2 again and go through that. But that's a whole different stream, that one. Because the only problem with the Division 2 is it's not something you can play on your own, really. Right, let's coast for a little while in the lower notches. Otherwise we're going to be exceptionally early to Reading. What, the Division? Yeah. I need to get back into it. I still haven't played the expansion pack for it. When you go back to New York. The power car's a bit smoky tonight. Have a patch for this on Tuesday as well. I think the Long Island Railroad is finally getting its bells and whistles. Yeah, MLB 21, the show. Can't believe that's coming to Game Pass on release day. Just remember, the Xbox has got no games. Wonder how much it's cost them to put it on Game Pass on release day. we are going to be really early to Reading here. Whereas I think that the developers seen that there's some potential in the Xbox, clearly. And it's developed by studios in Sony's in-house studio, isn't it? MLB The Show. Is it their own in-house studio? Yeah, that's a massive coup then, isn't it? Either that or somebody in that studio really likes Xbox. Right, 5.5 miles outside now. Right, let's throttle off and just coast into Reading. Just keep our eyes peeled for anything. Yeah, we do need to get back on ACC. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So many games, not enough time. But yeah, I am getting moaned at for not having the wheel set up. Or the wheel set up and not playing it. Oh, get on the charger, phone. So we just coast into Reading now from 125, we should be good. Otherwise the 166 has also throttled back as well as we came past it, then wound its engines back. Oh, 2 yellows ahead. Right. Oh, that bridge is designed like that. What's that for? 95 for the HST. Okay, that's cool. I'd hope so. Or do you mean you turned it on? Actually, a little bit more brake now as we're coming up on the red. Still going a tad fast. How'd you find it? AWS is the easiest one. It's out of all of the safety systems, AWS on the UK railways, it's the easiest of safety systems. It's not like CIFA and PZB as you've witnessed. B button is how I found it. Right, we're coming up to a red now ahead of us. I'm guessing we're going to be going into an unusual platform, that's why we're coming to a stand. Right, here we go, coming to a stand. As we are 4 minutes early, that's probably why we're being stopped. So, as we're stopped, just so we don't have any accidents, So we do have, this signal does have the ability to route us across onto, yeah, there we go, we're going into a different platform. So we've got position indicator number 1, which means we're going to the down relief, or we could be going Bang Road, could be going onto the up main, but we'll see in a second as we pull across. There we go, a little bit of power, a little bit more power needed. Let's get the wheels turning. Come on, you got plenty of amps, engine. So which route did you do it on? Southeast and high speed? Yeah, that's a trickier one to do it on, to be fair, because you've got the TVM as well on the high speed section. Okay, see you in a sec. Right, so are we going across? Yeah, we're going across to the the down relief. Just have to be careful for the next signal is possibly going to be at red. Nope, there we go, we've got a yellow on the gantry. See it off there in the distance. Going to be late into Reading at this rate now. So we shouldn't be going across there, because that would be if we had the other one to go over there. Right. Obviously being routed round that little passenger train. Oh, it's a bit busy at the minute. Trains everywhere. Right, well, we've got 2 yellows now on the gantry. We're good into this platform, but we don't go tearing in because we are on cautionary aspects and we want to be able to stop. I am slightly alarmed by the amount of popping on this route this evening. Never normally this bad. There we go for the single yellow. And here we are, Reading. And there we go. Unlock the doors, but we are class 3. We've got no passengers on. Wow, busy here this morning. They follow the train out. So that one's off to Newbury. Reading Rest Loop. So that's going off around there. It's going to go over the flyover bit there, which is where the freight goes. Or the freight can go around that bit there. But normally the freight goes onto that bit there, because it's come off of those, off the slow lines. Better lock the doors. So there we go, there's the first route all done and dusted of the night. Gold medal, lovely jubbly. Okay, so we'll just go back to the main menu. Just go to the settings, because we need to turn off motion blur. Right, so we are now going to do a German route, and I'm going to do MSB. I think I'm going to do some freight on MSB. Because what we got? Lots of locos, bit of shunting there with that one. Oh yeah, let's do some shunting. I haven't driven this one before. Cool, look at that. That's an interesting route map there. Cool, there's some interesting moves here. Right, let's do the... Let's do this one. Let's do the shims. Have a little look and see what this one's about. Like I say, I haven't driven this loco, so it's all going to be guesswork as to what we got to do. I'll just stop at the location, okay. Alright. Wow. It's got a radiator on it. How cool is that? It's going to keep you warm. Right, just have a little look round, see what we got. Yeah, a bit of a window open. Maybe not that one though. Maybe we'll open that one. That gives us the same noise, right. What am I missing? As we're not going anywhere, I would imagine we've got a parking brake on somewhere. Right, driver's brake is off. Direct brake is off. Interesting. Right, okay then. Let's troubleshoot bit by bit. Right. That's the direct brake, that's off. Driver's brake is off. Anyone got any ideas? Anyone want to throw some ideas out? Oh, there we go, just got to give it the beans. You've just got to literally, I mean not all the truck notches, you've got 6 throttle notches. There's definitely a brake on somewhere because it's just ground to a halt again. Maybe I should have done the tutorial first. Let's have a look and see if we've got a key. Right, well that doesn't work. The handbrake control on there, on the keyboard. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to the menu and we'll do the tutorial for it, because I fancy doing a bit of shunting. Right, here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Guesswork is not obviously my forte this evening.
Welcome to this BR204 diesel locomotive in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the start and stop procedures. Climb aboard to get started.
Oh. All right. Oh.
Before starting the locomotive, we need to first turn the battery on and then wait until the engine oil dial reaches the required 55 degrees centigrade.
Ah, so it's got preheat. No, can we not just fire it up cold and let it be all smoky? Right, where's the temperature gauges?
Headlights are important in letting others around know that a locomotive is operational. When stopped for longer periods of time or when leaving
there
the
it
cab,
is.
a handbrake is engaged. We'll need to ensure this is released in order to get moving.
There it is. Right, we're good to go now.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat. To start the engine, we need to set the reverser key to engine only. The locomotive is now ready to be started. This is done using the engine start switch.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go on, go. Go on, get going. Oh, it's still not happy. Pretty sure we held it down for 5 seconds. There we go. Ah, brake.
The train brake is used for normal line operations. Now we can set the reverser key to the forward position. To get the train moving, we will set the throttle wheel.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot better.
To prepare the train for stopping, the throttle wheel should be set to L. The size and weight of a train play a large part of determining how much braking force is needed.
Right. Let's keep ourselves rolling. Well, it's a lot easier to get rolling when you know where the handbrake is and that you've got to turn the brake key in. Yeah, because it's mainline shunting. I believe you need it on for all runs on the German railway. Right, coming up on that little ground position light now. If Pint was here, he'd probably tell us we don't need to do PZB on, but you definitely need to have CIFA on, because that's like having your DSD on. Going a bit fast there. Whoops. Oh, lovely turtle. Still a bit short. Don't think we're far enough forward again. Nope, still not close enough.
Good work. That is the basics covered. A manual can also be obtained that provides more detail about the full functionality of this locomotive.
Right, I think we're ready to give that a whirl. Let's do some shunting. Alright. Has 2 liveries. Some subtle changes. Oh, what one were we going to do? Shims. We're going to do shims, weren't we? Right. Alright, master key is in. It's glitched again. So. Is the engine running though? Is the the exhaust's open at the front. Yeah, we're good. Right. Put our brake key in. Right, so that's probably why we weren't able to move before. Oh, there we go. Instantly moving now. Right, so I reckon we're going to get those wagons over there. Right, looks like we're all set up and good to go this time. So where we got to go? 400 meters down there. Right. Got to go a long way down here for... Oh look, there's a little red engine all on his own over there. Have we got to go all the way down here? That's what I want to know. Seems like a long way to go just for it to turn around and go back the other way. Right, so if we get up and now sit in this seat, make sure all the right lights are on. So that's the back, so that's got the reds on, yep. Oh, hang on. Yeah, maybe we are getting the other train. Right, so... hang on, I know what we've got to do. Take the... How do you take the key out though? How do you take the key out? Take the key out. Alright, hang on. This is getting all a bit complicated now. You alright, Ollie? Yeah, we can't. We cannot actually take the key out of the brake. Ah, there we go. Right. Alright, let's see if we can... Hey, there we go. Yep, Rogan, you got it. Put it to off. does sound like we're dragging a break though. Oh, there we go. Oops, you've got to get it in running as well. Lots of learning in this little German loco. Right, have we got permission? Yeah, we've got 2 white lights on the signal. Oh, is it your 18th tomorrow, Ollie? Ah, congratulations. Welcome to adulthood. At least you can have people round for a barbecue, I suppose. Or have a garden party. Just gonna have to wait a little bit longer for your first pint in the pub. Although you've probably already been there, done that and got the t-shirt. Hey, you're British, lad. You're British. Barbecue in any weather, mate. Oh, where are we? Yeah, happy 18th birthday for tomorrow, you old git. Right, we're doing a bit of German shunting, Ollie, at the moment. In a lovely little class 204. Oh, coming up to a level crossing. Not at the moment, Ollie. If I'm honest. Plenty of graffiti around here, isn't there? Yeah, this is all very different and very interesting. So it's like got a radiator there. Look, keep you warm. It's all sorts of old different levers and switches and temperature gauges. I'm guessing they work because they were a pivotal point of the testing a moment ago, weren't they? I don't think there's any wagons down there. I think we're just moving this around the yard for fun. No, crack open a Doom bar, mate, and just enjoy your evening. There's definitely no wagons down here. But we are going via a location, so we're not stopping. Bit of scrap metal, anyone? Scrap metal? Oh, a full-on car there. There we go. Five wagons we're picking up. Oh, look at this on the old canal here. Oh, look, the crane even works. Run through points, that's what we like to see. So that horn you hear, guys, is the CIFA. Because I'm not in the cab to see it. The little light that illuminates on the dash, just there. Gives us that horn. Right. We just need to stop for a minute, because otherwise we're gonna... Because with these points, as you can see, that they're set to go off to the left. Well, we don't want them to do that. We need to go right. So that's now indicating that they're going straight on, which is quite a handy little tool, that. Because the wagons are just here, look. They're just there, so... There we go. So it's got a similar wheel in it to the 155, but this is a diesel, not an electric, so... Oh dear. Lovely bit of audio looping. Oh, ow, my ears hurt. Right, going onto these wagons. Right, we're now coupled up. Now what do we need to do? Brake to off, key the brakes out, turn those instrument lights off because we don't need those because we're going to go and sit over there. Need the front headlight on. That to white, that to white, that to off, that to off, stand up, sit down, pop the master key in, key in the brakes. Take 30% thingy. There we go. Oh, that audio looping's awful, isn't it, guys? Cool. Right. Right, and then where are we going to? Stop in the siding. Okay. Well, let's just check our map. Where are we going? Are we going all the way out there? Okay, so we don't really need to reset any of the points or anything. Oh, mixed freight wagons. Probably steel coils in them. Right. How fast are we doing? 17. It's acceptable to me. Past the piles of scrap metal. It's like going down Southampton Quay, this is. The West Docks. Yeah, the route's set for us. We would derail going through there. Well, I'm sorry this isn't fast-paced and high-speed, guys, but every once in a while, shunting is applicable to everybody. It's a little bit of a gradient coming out of this yard. Unmanned level crossings, so we just sound our horn as we go over. Can't wait to give this some beans, because I think this pull will pull forever and ever. That signal's not ours on the floor, but it is ours on the pole, which is cleared. we go through. Yeah, there you go, it goes to red. No more signals to pay attention to as we go through to the siding. Alright, yeah, I reckon we're going to have to set it back onto those petroleum wagons. Yeah, we're good. We're going down the right road. So is that piqued your interest, what I told you earlier, Ollie? What I told you earlier, has it raised your interest at all? Please don't mention what I mentioned in the stream or in the chat. Just yes, should be good fun. Should be interesting. Right, 175 metres to our stopping point. So we have a Vmax of 100 kilometres an hour. Okay, 2 seconds. Don't want to miss my stopping point. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Big yes. With a capital Y, a capital E and a capital S. A little bit of an overshoot there. I thought the brakes might be a little bit better. Ooh, got to uncouple them. Right, we're off and running. It'll all come out in mid-May, what we're talking about. It's very interesting though. Very interesting. Very, very interesting for the UK locomotives industry. Right, so it looks like we're going to be setting back again. Right. 10 mile an hour at the junction by the looks of it. Right, so we're pulling into the head shunt by the looks of it. Is it a head shunt? Yeah. Now, I don't know if anybody realises, but we're driving this train on part of the big map. On the main map for MSB. Which I think is kind of cool, personally, that this little bit is included and you can do all these little sub jobs. Oh dear, sounds like the game's going to crash. Right, so what's the game telling us we need to do now? Right, we're actually going to change it. Okay. Well, it's not annoying at all, is it? There we go. Setting this one now. Key the brakes in. And away we go again. Yes, it's really nice. Oh. Is that the route we need? Yes, for the minute it is. Right, let's get off that sound loop. Right. As we go down this road. Hang on a minute. Has that little one just gone and got those oil tanks? Or was he always there? It's a very red engine. can't be much more for this one to do. Oh, we're only going via it. Stop at indicated location. Okay. I didn't realise how slow paced this would be, but this is nice. I do like a little bit of shunting. I quite enjoy the 08 shunting scenarios, to be fair. But at least this can go out on the main line. Can't go out on the main line with an 08. It's not allowed. Well, it is, but you can't go on a run with it. You can only go past one or two signals. Go across to another yard or something. It's only good for 15 mile an hour on 08. Right, we've got two white lights up there on that signal pole. Here we go. I think we might have finished the little bit of this scenario. Sneaky buggers, sneaky buggers. Right, what do we reckon? Are we committed too much there? Yeah, we've committed too much there. Ah, after all that, should have really asked the signaller's permission for that move. Oops-a-daisy. Right. Well, that's blown that one. Okay. Right. Oh, no, wrong one. I did say we'd do some Long Island Railroad. Do some M7. Nice bit of spring clear. Right. Right, let's do a lunchtime service into New York Penn. Haven't driven one of these for a while. And again, all safety systems on. Right, where's the headlights? They're in a weird place if I remember rightly. Charge our brakes. Why won't the brakes charge? Why won't they charge up? Damn you, brakes. Versus in forward. Doesn't it have to be in neutral? I can't remember. Alright mate, see you soon, take care, thanks for stopping by. Oh, and he's accidentally caught the left doors again. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere because I can't charge my brakes. There we go. I haven't seen any. I didn't even know you'd streamed last night, Ollie, if I'm honest, mate. Right. Let's get going. There we go. So the ATC is saying 60. Oh yeah, you did mention it, that you did that run. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. See how well you did between London and Rugby. Did you go via Nuneaton or via Birmingham? Birmingham. Well, I don't sign that way, so I can't critique you on that bit, but I can critique you to Rugby. Alright, so we're good for 40 on the ATC. Oh, we're good for 80. Alright. Let's go then. I do like these trains. I've been on them in person and I really do enjoy them. So we are away. We are good to go. We'll just throttle off here because I've got no idea when the changes are in speeds. Signal's good. Come off the power because as soon as you hit 80 the blooming ATC tells you off. Give you a blooming overspeed penalty. Just going to scrub some speed off, guys, because anybody that's driven with ATC on in this game will know that it is a bugger if it gets you. Be glad when they actually, hopefully the patch comes out on Tuesday for this, because they've got quite a lot of updates for it when they actually release it. So we're stopping at Minola in 3 minutes. And that blooming LIRR is just like, ugh! Have I missed the brakes? Have I missed the ATC? Am I speeding? What's happening? I've got 20% power. Right, we're coast again now. We're 2 miles from Minola, so we will have to start slowing down in a minute. Solid signal ahead, pointing forward. Straight line, so we're good for that. Just apply minimum brakes. And hopefully that will bring us to a nice steady stop in the station. We may need to apply a little bit more, looking at how much speed they're scrubbing off in minimum. We've got a mile to go still though, so... Wow, it's actually taken the date for today, look. Today's date is actually there on the screen. It's interesting. Not noticed that before. That it's actually the right date. Normally it's a couple of days out. Oh, we need a bit more brake. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the overspeed warning. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Brakes are in. We're slowing down. Hey. At least we didn't actually dump the brakes completely. It allowed us to recover. Did you see, Ollie, that they arrested that driver from Liverpool? Yeah, you know the driver of the Merseyrail train that went for a hop, skip and a jump. Yep, endangering the railway he was arrested on. Maybe we should do a scenario with a 465 on tour here. Right, let's get going. Well, it is third rail, so we've had the 395 on the TGV network, so I don't see why we couldn't put the 465 on here. They've taken the Flying Scotsman to America, so why not take a 465? There we go. Full power for our 8 miles. Alright, away we go. throttle off, otherwise we're going to get the ATC tell us off. Are you looking forward to the patch for this, Willow? For this route? With all the improvements that they're making? Minimum braking for the 60 coming up. Yeah, I see you've been getting like loads of stuff done in Train Sim World 2020. And now you've got to do it all again in Train Sim World 2. That's going to keep you busy. Ooh, M3. Oh, I've just started to notice that the assets have gone in for the PTS on the platforms. They've put in like bespoke things there. I don't know if you saw them. We'll have a look at the next station. Come on, brakes. Scrub that 2 mile an hour off, otherwise we're going to get a penalty. There we go. It's interesting that it's gone to 60. Oh, there we go. The speed's now gone back up to 80, but it's telling us 60 on the ATC. Must be magnet based. Oh, now we're back to 80 again. Must have just been over that junction. Right, there we go. Up at 80 again. In 79 and coast. Alright guys, just to let you know, this will be the last stream of the night because I have got to do some bits for my wife tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to be late to bed tonight. And then I won't be on, or be an afternoon stream if at all tomorrow. And that is just due to the fact that I've got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning for work on Sunday morning. No, my wife's got a prospective client for her business tomorrow at 9 AM. So I'm on daddy daycare tomorrow. Right, let's pop some brakes in. Let's start bringing this baby down. Yeah, if you look as we go through this platform, guys, I don't know if they've introduced any route updates, but they said they had to make the stuff for the PIS for the American routes, and there it is, look. The ATC 4 stall is kicking in there. Yes, we do need a day in the life again. Absolutely. Might do one next week, actually. Oh, no, we don't need that much braking, Lee. Right. Don't know what route. Yeah. We could do it on an English route. Yeah. Most definitely. Right, we are going across to the left. Or to the right. Or that could be a stop signal. Right, we're going over to the right. At least ATC hasn't told us off. Whoa, it's going to tell us off though. See, the only problem with ATC and this route is that it doesn't actually match up with what the game tells you the speed needs to be, which is a shame. Well, you get plenty of time to do travelling, mate, but it's entirely up to you. Cambridge to Peterborough is not a very long route though. It's not very long at all. So it depends what they're asking for it. Wow, we are actually going to be on time, I think. Get in. Go us. We are going over the point work here. Yeah, we're not going over, we're not speeding. We're at 15 miles an hour, which is what the system's told us we need to be at. So that's what we're at. Yeah, well, that's fair enough, Willow. That makes absolutely perfect sense. So did anybody see the Steam things for Train Sim World 2 on the Dovetail website? The interview with Matt P about it. Looks like it's a lot closer than some people thought, including me. The Steam, as in choo-choo. Boiling water powered trains. Yes, kettles, yeah. Right, doors now decide they're going to unlock even though I hit the button at the same time. Right, no faster than 15 mile an hour. Yeah, well, the interview sort of intimated that it would be sooner rather than later, from the way I interpreted it, but I still think there's a next-gen update on the way as well, which they're not telling anybody about. She's, I think, going to tie in with the Unreal upgrade. Again, that's my speculative. Right, New York Penn 12:15. Oh, it's a semi-fast express, this one. Alright. Away we go then. Good for 60 mile an hour now. Bing bang bong, away we go. As we get round the corner, I think. Come on, ATC. Let's go. Nope, we're not going to get the ATC just yet. There we go. I forgot to look at show you the blimmin' PIS stuff. It's not like I can pause it and then go and zoom like you can in Train Sim World. Train Sim Classic. Right, 78, minimum power now. Right, on the end of the platform there, that black sort of stand, and there's another one there by that. We'll have a look and see if we can spot them from the outside when we go through the next station. because I do believe they're coming an East Coastway in the next update, but again, that road map, there's got to be a patch next week, but that's going to be before the road map's out, I think. As it's Easter weekend. Right, 10% brake as we're coming up on a 60. And we know that these brakes just kiss each other, slowly taking the speed off. Yes, I am too. I'm because some of them need it. Some of them never got looked after when they first came out because of the sheer scale of them. Like Long Island Railroad, there's a lot going on. And I think they wanted to rewrite the timetable as well, don't they? They want to bring a whole new level of timetabling in for it. Like beef it up. I think that was the plan. Once they'd optimised it. Right, 60 around this corner. And then we're 45 a bit further round. Oh, we've changed signals again now. Not that I know what these ones mean. Yeah, we're good. We're doing 45. ATC, chill your beans, man. We're good. See, we're already down to our 45. We're not in a rush. We're not. We're just taking our time. Did anybody see that train crash in the Philippines? Is it Thailand? This morning? In the tunnel? Right, there you go. Those bits there are the new PIS assets. And there's some more just there, see? If I remember rightly, they said there was no actual assets on the Long Island Railroad for a PIS, and they had to put them in. Well, it already kind of does with the Xbox Series X. The SSD does make a huge difference. I don't know what it's like on the PlayStation 5. I don't own one. Got no urgency to own one. Right, down on the underpass. ATC's at 60, so we'll give it some beans. Get us back up to that speed. Oh. There's nothing like a sudden speed decrease, is there? Oh. Yeah, it was a nasty crash. Oh, we're back on different signalling again. Just crossed over the Amtrak. Right, back to 60. Oh, that's good to know that it's also better on the PS5. Oh, back on Amtrak signalling. 3 miles to Penn. Dropping down now to go under the Hudson. There's no need for a penalty brake application. No need for a penalty brake application. We had significantly brought the speed of the train under control then. Absolutely no need for that. The speed was back under 60 when it was giving us the overspeed warning. It's only because it's a power brake controller that you can't actually get to where it needs to be as quick on a controller. Don't think you'd even get that quick on a keyboard. Anybody that's played the original Division will notice that, recognise these tunnels. When you get to Penn. Right, slow the train down now. Coming up on a 15. Thanks, Alerter, for waking me up. Thinking I've had a penalty brake application. Minutes to go, 1.5 miles. Should be plenty of time. Uphill again now, coming out from underneath the Hudson. I need to take the brakes out completely now and just put it in minimum power so we don't grind to a halt on this climb. A little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more. It's a pretty steep climb out, actually, to be fair. Normally you'd probably just throttle off coming out of here, doing 60 in the tunnel. Let gravity do the rest of the work for slowing you down. As we did have the penalty, Right, got a yellow signal now. So we're obviously quite close to Penn. Very nearly there. And I think the 15 mile an hour is as you pop your head out the tunnel. As we enter into New York Penn Station. Where are we going? Here we are. Penn. New York Penn. Absolute hot box of a station this in the summer. So hot. Cannot even describe to you how hot it gets in this station if you've never been there. Oh, it's so like stuffy and the smell. The smell is something that's very hard to describe because it's a very old station. And we're going to arrive just a couple of seconds late. I don't think that's too bad, personally. With the ATC on, and hope they weren't our doors opening. There we go, folks. A quite pleasurable and enjoyable trip on the Long Island Railroad, even if it was an express. But there we go. Lovely jubbly. Get a gold. I'd hope so too, being on time. Little bits of speeding here and there, but yeah, it will be nice to see it after the upgrade. Yeah, sound bugs all gone and PIS and stuff. But yeah, so guys, like I say, am going to shoot off now. Thanks very much for joining me, and I shall see you all on tomorrow afternoon probably, where we will do some more rails. But take care, stay safe, and like I say, I'll see you tomorrow.